Hey guys, Michael here. Hey, I'm back for another development video, and I'm going to be showing you guys this week how to, smell energy and interpret it. Now, I'm not doing a full video on this. I'm going to be doing a full video of this with a friend. Her name is Michelle, and I'll have her on next week. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of how it works and some of my stories of like how this kind of happened to me and such. And some of the cool things that you can do with this. Like, here's for example, like you can smell things from long distance and you can interpret where they are. Like, I tried this out in Walmart, and I tried it on the road and also in quite a number of places. What I found out is like it's extremely accurate, almost within a couple of feet if it's short distance, and like for long distance, like I kind of gauged it like it'll show up in such and such amount of minutes. And so like I would take a smell in, and I was able to tell, like, for when I was driving, like that a car was maybe 3 or 4 minutes away, and sure enough, there it was, 3 or 4 minutes away. Or if it was a truck, so I could also tell what the shape of the vehicle was, or like what it was about. And I could also like interpret like if an animal was coming along, and I couldn't exactly get a full kind of look. I could only tell, like, for example, a bird was a bird, but like cattle, that was pretty easy because that's general shape, it's cattle. So like you can tell the distance, like kind of shape of the object, the color, and the color is actually pretty hard actually. Like, I've been working on that one. It's a little tough, but I've been recording my results and getting the ideas of what each of these energies kind of feel like as they come in. So here's kind of the lowdown. What happens? You take it in, and it goes in through your meridians here, right into your face, and kind of spreads through your face and kind of goes through your nasal passageways, and it kind of seems to activate kind of almost the clairvoyance part of your vision, where like you're seeing things inside your head here, and like you can even get like little, sometimes almost hear it too, and you're also getting a good sense of the energy and the overall quality of it. But be warned, like if you take in like negative energies, or like if, for example, I was in Walmart for a while, and like my nose just started to burn. Like, for any of you that have been in Walmart, it gets draining in there, and the energy in there is just terrible. So just be warned. Do not do it in terrible places or around rotting food. Beware of that. Like, this ability can also increase your sense of smell, so be warned. Like, I came home the other day, and like I come in, and like there's this thing that we left out on accident, and oh my gosh, it just reeked. It was absolutely terrible. And like I get in there, so it's like, ooh, I had to immediately leave. I threw up, and like I come back and tried it again, threw up again, like outside both times. It was just terrible. And my wife's just standing in there. She's like, and she doesn't have a cold or anything. She's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm just like, that is horrible. And so, like, usually I have a pretty good sense of smell, but not that good. That was extreme. And another story was like I would be going to my sister-in-law's, and she'd been talking with her boyfriend the other night, and I didn't even know this because most of the other night we had been hanging out at Jesse's parents' place, and Jesse was there and everyone was there, but like she was hanging out most of the time with us, like pretty much 100% of the time. I was there the whole entire time. So like we leave, it's pretty late, and so like the next day it's like we have to go take her to babysit some children or whatever, well, kids. And like I take a whiff in next to her, and I smell a high concentration of a guy's energy on her, and I'm just like, when was she with a guy? It's like I was with her pretty much all of last night, and it's like I know she has a boyfriend, but it's like how was she able to be with him? Like, it was pretty late when we left. And so I talked to her a bit later, and I confirmed that she had talked to her boyfriend on Hangouts after we'd left for quite a while. And so, like, that familiar energy I smelled was his. So I was like, wow, that's pretty interesting. And in Walmart, I was like, when I was, just don't do this what I did. It's just terrible. You'll burn your nose. But I was able to place where people were, like, and the number of people were like 3, 4 people, 5 people, or 3 around the corner, or whatever. And I was able to place where they were and their location. So it's like, it's good for, like, you can, like, sense where people are in a place. And so it's much better than, putting your aura out there. It's just, like, kind of hard to tell. But you can sense them, but it's kind of hard to tell. I'm sure you could get it up eventually, but for me, this seems to be really working. And it's been using kind of like a combination of all the sense, like your sight, your hearing, and your feeling and everything. And it gives you an overall quality of the energy, but it's like, be careful. Those negative energies can burn your nose, and it's just not fun. But anyways, I'll be releasing a full video on this, like, next week with Michelle, and I'll be showing you guys how to develop this. And anyways, have a great day, guys, and I'll see you later.